The renegade when afraid. Up! Yeah, man. Don't have to talk to the mighty race. Well, I'm here. And it's not me alone, you know. I'm here, Ann. And it's here also. How are you doing, Ann?
I'm fine. Good evening. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
To your listeners.
Hey. And, hey, may I get some joke here, you know. Because I book up the article on the Prime Minister, right? Thursday, not Thursday article in one of those papers. But you might tell me, you know, about what and success. For 50 years now and where we have reached the economical success. We want to think about it. And think about the prospect. Think about it. Not reality, you know. But we just think positive and think about it. So I'm really come back with the trick again and the lies again and think people can buy that again. Him feel so? That him feel? Hey, people, more want to hear this now, you know. More want to listen to this skill, you know, right? This is what the Prime Minister come out and say, I want to match it with some things, with some reality, but make and read out some things and then we're going to match it with the reality. Go ahead, Anne.
So it says, PM lauds Jamaica's economic performance, says it's the precursor to true independence. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has sought to zero in on the country's economic performance over the last decade, noting it has a major first step towards true independence. Speaking at a pre-Independence Day reception at King's House on Thursday night, Holness described economic independence as true independence. Quote, it is not readily accepted and understood as to the profound nature of that achievement and what it means. But it is the start of our true independence, our economic independence, unquote, Holness said, highlighting that for years the country had experienced high levels of debt, which had effectively stifled its ability to adequately provide for the people of Jamaica. Quote, for decades we have struggled with high debt. For decades we were not able to make investments in our infrastructure. For decades we have struggled to start the process of proper compensation, unquote, he said. Quote, now for the first time in a long time, maybe in 50 years, we are at that point where we can program and schedule with great certainty our investments in infrastructure, and we can make meaningful steps towards proper compensation. If you reflect on those two things, you will see that this is a major achievement for our country, unquote. Interesting. So reflect on it. Admittedly, Holness noted that there are hardships, but encouraged Jamaicans to be more hopeful and think positively, as he was certain that Jamaica would achieve its potential. Quote, I want us to be hopeful. I want us to think positively. I want us to keep faith that Jamaica will fulfill its true potential of being a country that can provide prosperity for its citizens, unquote. Quote again, that Jamaica will be a country that will be able to provide justice for all its people. That Jamaica will be a country that will be able to provide full education for all its people, proper health care for all its people. And we will be able to do this because we have now started on the pathway of good economic management of our country. Unquote, he added. Jamaica's 61st anniversary of independence reception returned after 2-year hiatus due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The event, which saw over 200 guests in attendance, was hosted by the Governor General and his wife on the lawn of King's House.
Okay, so hold on. I just listen to the whole of that and you notice, me make you read it out and disturb. No, we know but I cut nothing. Now we're gonna dissect it because what you hear right there, so is a PR and it does full of lies and trickeries and just pure bullshit. Bullshit. So I'm gonna just make you read back the first part. I'm gonna start match it up with some of my video them I have. Come here, video for match things, you know. So when I'm say about the two things we have to think about, what and what?
You must think about his let me read it back so people can. He said it is not readily accepted and understood as to the profound nature of the achievement and what it means, but it is the start of our true independence, our economic independence, Holness said, highlighted that for years the country had experienced high levels of debt, which had effectively stifled its ability to adequately provide for the people of Jamaica. And he says here, now for the first time in a long time, maybe in 50 years, we are at that point where we can program and schedule with great certainty our investments in infrastructure, and we can make meaningful steps towards proper compensation.
So the police, when they come out, when they put on interdiction, James, them now compensate the police. Nobody now get compensated. They say people from the DPP office, them hang out too. And they say them will compensate themselves. For themselves, them talk about. And when you say about meaningful
nurses.
Yes. Because every matter about all the road and them things, because they matter about that. I may just say mention something about school. So I just put up this first. Let me just put up, let me hear what that woman has said first. Voila, let me just put up something. And the
them a come say they want your vote. Nobody come to me about no vote. No road, no vote. No donkey, no vote. No success, no vote. No better, no vote. We dead serious. It make me fight life so hard. How me don't go with my vote so easy. Let me not do it. Me not frighten nobody and nobody not frighten me. Me go and take time to struggle with my children them. No better life, no vote. Cause we sure know say the Prime Minister have better life more than for me one. And he can, if I even donkey as me ask for, could, or if me have better road, would not for one no donkey car. The taxi man left me down there for $800 on the little piece of farm road and they left down there. For $800. He that take $1,000 or $2,000 drop me from my yard. And it would have been a taxi route, so he have to charge me so much.
So Prime Minister, let me ask you something now, because when you just put on, you see, if you just put on jacket and tie and chat about a lie and foolishness, in a 2023, just now, if Jamaica, that's the economic achievement we are talking about, you think that woman here would have been a donkey because she don't have no road? And you just talk about infrastructure and everything for the first time. Remember, borrow money. And by the way, we just see a paper and with Jamaica about 10 billion overrun per road. The man them even pass put on asphalt at them thief over $10 billion. They not start doing nothing to the road yet. Look on this now. The woman, if Jamaica they on a better path, can you have a woman like this? Look here, look where them go give the woman to now. Look where them give the woman, look here. Look here.
Yes, this is my donkey. You see that he's very humble to me already.
2 donkey, 1 jackass, and a donkey cow. See the 2 of them and them go give the woman. See there? JC Hutchins is a jackass. And then a donkey cow. But Jamaica depend the best part now. The prosperity. We think positive. But the thinking and the reality no match up.
Don't match up.
Look here.
You understand that I am his master.
Look how the donkey mangy. Look at that little donkey cup hungry to you know. So if Jamaica they're on the right path, like what I'm saying, they're on the right path. Do man have a bigger donkey? And I ask you about the road and?
No.
Okay. So let me just move the donkey because I show the Prime Minister the reality than where you just up in a jacket and tie and a talk about. So me just show you the donkey. I'm a matter of fact, the donkey, are you the donkey depend you? Cause see yeah. Yeah, there, and the Prime Minister that about that thing. This is the prosperity, but I will think positive, right? Okay, so we are think positive. A positive we are thinking of. So we are showing into Jamaica they on the right path and everything but the two things. When you think about the two things, you have to think about this to Prime Minister. We have to think about the road, you know. Look here. Look here. And they're all over Jamaica. Look here. Look here. Them they not touch. Channel. And if we continue, you have some worse than these people. You continue to worse than this. But this is the Prime Minister go up our king's house. Just up like chicken foot. And talk about that thing with them that's right. Me I tell him say it's not working. Me I'll show you why it not work. Look on this now. I'll show you why it not work. Yeah, Prime Minister. This is the hospital because me think you mentioned about hospital to look here. Look here. Look good where you see Prime Minister. If you just see rats. Look. And a Spanish Town Hospital. So I'm big there. When you think me I talk about, I'm freeze it. When you not see the rat people. This leptospirosis is another disease. Diseases. This a rat that carry all kind of things, you know. Rat, you know. Yeah? This is in a hospital where you're supposed to look, but remember your immune system done sick already, not you one. Weak down. Yeah. You're sick. Your immune system weak. And what you're seeing, like, look here. Look here.
Compromise.
It compromise. This, I kill you off. But him I tell you for the first time in 50 years. Where my talk no make no sense. Look here. Look for rat people. Look there. Eh? It's the matter him just where you just read, ma'am. Look there. I'm more than one.
Well, if you're talking about infrastructure, look at the sewage.
Me I go touch that too. Okay, me I go touch it. Now I'm going to show them the hospital in the hospital right now. When you see the rat on BFS, I fight them, I fight the nurse. Look there. See there? You know, see my vaccine go.
Nope.
See people, see there?
I think him are dead.
Him are dead.
Yeah, him are dead.
Him have to try use poison.
Right under something.
Look there.
No, them beat him up too much. Yeah, he's dying. Because some big one just beat him up right there, so some might get away.
A big one beat him up. Big rat beat him up. In a hospital, see there? So that this can be nasty. It's nasty.
I'm going by now, man. I'm going around there, so. Me get my slippers. At least me.
Look at the hospital thing they were run down there, so. This, a Spanish Town Hospital, these people. When we talk, you know, when we talk about, you replace the two things. And we're independent now, economic independence. I'm not done with the hospital yet. I'm not done with that yet. So I have to ask him, you know, Sablamar. I'm going to speak at Sablamar. I'm going to go down to public yet. Hold on. Sablamar now.
Big Sablamar Hospital, no currency there. People there in the dark. Come people in the chat. In the chat. See the no light and Joannes. We want justice. In the chat.
So Andrew, which world him living at? Alice in Wonderland away. Now let me ask you, Anne, where him living at? Why the people keep on printing these things? I listen to him and ask him and say, but this is not the reality, sir. Eh? Where him live? Alice in Wonderland? I can't call him Alice then. At which part he live? Eh? Mother seeking justice. All right, here the one and all people. Watch out. Remember, me just leave the road and think.
Come back to Primetime News.
And a special welcome once again to our viewers on onespotmedia.com.
Up first this evening, a hospital is now under scrutiny after an autistic patient was allegedly raped by a hospital worker.
The teen victim has been left traumatized, and as Shamela Pullen now reports, her mother says she will stop at nothing to get justice for her child.
A mother is heartbroken. To protect her identity, we will call her Joy. Joy says her 17-year-old daughter was allegedly raped at hospital where she's been receiving treatment from last week.
I went there Saturday, 12/21. And I went there Saturday. My daughter was not at her bedside. She was placed at the back of the ward. And her bed was near the back. You have a back door there. They're placed right there. She was placed at the back of the ward. When I went there, I couldn't find her. I was looking for her. So I tell the nurse, wait, jump up and start looking for her as well. When I went back out to the back stairs, I see her coming from upstairs. So she ran and come hug me up and said she's crying, that the person upstairs has raped her. He's in the bathroom and it's a worker there.
The child, who is autistic, was able to point out her attacker.
So when I went upstairs, he was bathing. He locked the bathroom door, sat beat on the door and said, "Have you touched my daughter?" I said, "No." I said, "Come out." Him not coming out. So I went to the nurse to get help. And then I went to the next nurse downstairs where my daughter had and called her to attention to it. So they have him was on the second floor with me and my daughter. So he asked my daughter, "Me touch her?" She said, "Yes, you did." The nurse asked her, she said, "Yes, you did." Yes, he did, and she's not telling any untruth.
Now the alleged attacker is on the run.
I want to see justice done because him can't go unpunished. And hospital need to take account for what has happened as well, because she was at the nurse care. So I believe that my child is just not, to me, she's just like not safe at the hospital as well, because they never was watching her. And from the incident happened, they move her up to the nurse's station more so they can watch her. I'm now saying that why they never did that before it all happened.
The matter was reported to the hospital, the police, and the Center for the Investigation of Sexual Offences and Child Abuse, Sissoka.
They find semen because the doctor who operated will find semen inside of her. So they're giving her the plasma, the pills to prevent everything if the person have sick disease, anything at all.
Oh God, them trick her. She thinks of the pill, the after pill, if you have disease or anything. And then they tell them that no, it's a pill for us prevent her from getting pregnant. And it's not a must. What she tell them give her, and then they give her nothing for that. She said disease or anything. And that's to prevent you. Hear this, yeah.
They give me a prescription yesterday to fill the personality too. I have to buy it out of my pocket.
And they same pill after pill, and she have to buy it out of her pocket. This is what I say, with the to prosperity and with the to independence. With hospital, you have workers who are rape people, like Jamaican drunker. Not Jamaican drunker, you know. Not young drunker. No, the original drunker there. The young drunker. Like the young, Jamaican drunker, you know, say the original drunker. See? Like the young drunker. The crusty drunker. They said, this bad. This bad.
It's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate because the Prime Minister and his minions, they have failed the people. Because in a case like that, you should have had the Minister of Health and the Commissioner or...
Yes, Commissioner, yes.
Yeah, come out and have a press conference and talk about this, and somebody from the hospital, because there's a breach of... So how can patients be safe? And I mean, there's no assurance that the patients will be safe, because no one has come out and talk about this incident.
No one, up to today. The Ministry of Health and no one. Because them take off for nothing. Them take off for zero like themselves. Them performance.
They have failed the people. They have failed the poor Jamaican people. And you're talking about economic independence, and you're talking about infrastructure, and at hospital you're getting raped.
And big rat in an hospital when up and down.
I mean, the same hospital you're going in for disease, you can get leptospirosis. Like
anything, because them carry a lot of things. Rat carry a lot of things, you know.
Yeah.
Take some things where get a lot of diseases. Saying in a hospital.
It's very sad.
And this, the worker runway. Them allow him for run with them have a police post outside. And them have security guard, them should have hold him. But them find seamen in him and make them run away. Eh?
Yeah.
No, you're nothing about the case. You're not threat 5, get up about nothing about the case. Anything when Andrew talk right now, you know, you're Mr. Lie. Anything you talk, we know say, yo, we're only accountable. You understand? We not allow you to just come and tell about a lie about with the prosperity, we still about money. Chinese money are fixed with it, and you get the little grant, them and all know we don't know what to do with the money. You understand? What happened to the money? Alright? So this young miss, she have to buy the thing out of her pocket herself. Them that said, no, I've just for pregnancy alone.
That shouldn't be the case because it happened on their
government.
So why?
And I know you're nothing about this. I know. And the Prime Minister himself should have chat about this. This very sad. You understand? This very sad. You notice how them fly past these things when they touch poor people? Eh? The little boy, because him artistic, but him get him neck. What have you? What when you look at the man and I lip go up her phone? But you see the whole of them did run go down there. She artistic.
Yeah.
And it's a rape. It's a female. It's a, she coming like maybe in a little baby stage same way. Right? It's a teenage, young girl, young little girl. Get raped by freedom workers. And not all them do to this. The government worker, he might work with the hospital, And I'll beard up there, because I'm not gonna work for the beard, that mean that boy rape all woman rape everything, maybe fly roach everything. And the first him rape. That a film look a raping spot.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was about to say. Who knows? I mean, it's probably a pattern of it.
Yes.
And how many more? Probably a lot more, like you said, especially older
people, some granny. We can't move the boy rape. And some other little one that like this, where them can't take a rape. Because the older one, them maybe, senile.
Yeah.
Immediately lead them, going to rape them.
Right. And you see, he got caught because the mother was there. So what about those patients who, there, and there are no loved ones, they're visiting them to actually find out what if something should happen to them. So it just happened that he got caught.
Okay.
This is not just the first time.
No, could never. Yeah, but I feed America. And this man come now and talking about foolishness. So him say about school to and proper school, and at the first time him can do proper school. Let me look at the school. I go class to school now. Hold on. Let me look at that. Me murder you. You hear? You look for me good. Me kill man already and me kill man again. I'm not afraid to do it.
Banyak.
Me don't love nothing with seed. Nothing with serious. No, when say I want to think that's positive and do what, but these are the people when I make work with the kids them. I look over a patient and them think the government, you have to vet people before them get the job.
Yeah.
And this is serious. No joke about it. You think me could have sent my child to school over here in a hand and no any teacher talk to them like this, business. Because you have some child matter, but over here you cannot do certain things you can't do. If a child is a troubled child, the teacher talk to you. Them calling guidance counselor. Them want to know what going on in your house and everything. They might check you out. But I'm not teacher for threatening your child like this, Me will kill you, me kill man already, me will kill them again, Me no love nothing with seed. The man no love mango seed, dark seed, guinea seed, Warmington seed, no seed. No, the man no love nothing with seed.
But Wayne saying that we haven't heard anything more about that case. What has happened to him?
We never know. Them are say, oh, put him back at school. Because this is how them stay. So Jamaica now move forward none at all. Because in the first place. Alright, so if me I deal with some youth, no care what, me a dad and super granddad. Have nobody I deal with me that way, I remember me talk to everybody, Remember me I interview people come off of that row, But me and them grew up and me I tell you this. Me talk to all kind of people, but me and them never no confrontation or nothing like that. You deal with people after them deal with you back, You understand? Right. So me deal with people, them know, me call them the all one some that, so me different, me X out at everything. Me and the man of the wilderness. See? Me no mean nobody now. Them no mean me now. I just a little nasty one them. So when them say them I mean me, I give them 100 full. I tell them move out of my way. Me not joke with them. Cause them not even know eat that around here. But otherwise, me and nobody not have nothing. You understand? Now who the little eat that smurf, them little eat that one. I tell you, said I'm coming like a bulldozer. Don't stand up no my way. None at all. You understand? So this bad, that's just show you the country, this show you the country go forward like what Ima said.
It's going backwards.
So me show you the infrastructure we talk about. And we still have borrow money and do all kind of things. Right? Me show you the hospital. I remember, you know, they have one hospital where they try fix. And right now at 14.8 billion it reach. Remember, it's not a hospital them a build.
Yeah, fix.
Them a fix it.
Better up there, knock it down or buy a piece of land and erect a
You could do a lot of things. And may I ask again, Anne, how is it that you have, we just seen at the paper, you know, 10 billion overrun. Road money cost 10 billion overrun. When the road never even start put on asphalt on it yet. We not start to the road yet. But 10 billion overrun. Billion with a B.
So where did that money go? What did they use that money
and
for?
like you overrun the road, it fixed because you put a little malt on some part of the road and appear dust. But at the little water truck them, it couldn't be 10 billion overrun people. You know, it's a thief, then thief the money. Them have to come and explain to us how the money go. And then, oh, you sit down. And I like a $10 million overrun and you tell me, you know. And I like a 50 million overrun and you tell me, you know. And I like 100 million overrun in our one. You have to go talk to me. But you can over 10 billion with a B before you say something. People figure prison for that. Careless government because you not talk to nobody. You understand? And then you come and make pretty speech and say we're going to hold you accountable. So anything we just said a while about independence and about for the first time we couldn't pay debt and we couldn't look over people. You not look nobody. And if you go talk anything and make sure you say them back some people. You want me show you every tongue? You don't want me show you every tongue? You want me show you the behavior of the people them? But when some of the thing positive, I have to show them every tongue too, you know. I have to show them every tongue. So these are schools. Yeah, but I show them something again. These are schools. Let me just show them two more things. So I show them teacher and it does not one time. Look.
If you look at your mama, it's still your mother. You say, hey, you're not a sense, they're coming here. You're not a sense, they're coming here. I'm going to play picnic. First of all, I'm going to picnic any day. Play me, tell them all the while. You're not a sense of corporation, don't reason with me. You are not, I told them, go tell them all the lie all the while. Teacher, tell them, mama, hey, brother, why let me walk and champ from a mash up your face like this? Yeah? Now you go tell them what they leave from them broke house. You know where you play with, eat that boy. As a matter of fact, come to my class. Come out of my class, yes, right now, hey. Come out of my class. Come and murder that shit. Murder.
Which teacher in a them kind of first world country, I could have tell the child say them I can murder you.
Yeah,
you tell about your mama, hey, come on, hey boy, eat that boy. No care what you see these are the things you may have to, but you have some people who know better say, but a teacher, them youth nowadays, stop on the foolishness. Yeah? The kids are like sponges. Yes. So when you get up and you do a thing like this, if you have a troubled child come at school, you have to find out what you want to know what take place at the home. You know, do these things, you make it worse. You have to know more gunmen now and some people. It's so bad. If they are firing at them and they are firing the cobalt, the two of them gonna prison.
Oh yeah.
Them gonna prison.
Are the days when you know, pupils have respect for teachers and teachers have respect for their students.
Oh, but them place now the school teach you cannot tell me them something. I tell us the teacher tell them to show love and them not you no fight or nothing. You understand? Mm-hmm. You see my daughter I think the other day graduated you will have Mr. Brown and them go out and think. Remember, you know, some scientists them and some doctor them and them think that they must study now, you know. The university that them are going to far. But you saw them all them living about years, so them in and mouth talking and nothing. Them come together, them do projects, them do everything together. Like one family. Because the school that teach love. It teach people to live together and everything. You understand? If you have a problem, you can talk. See? So these are the things where you want to see, but you not see. Them teachers nowadays, they tell you, I kill me, I kill you. Can you imagine them send your child at school and teacher say, me will kill you, you know? Go home. So when they come back, come tell you. When you tell you that now, when you as a parents where grow up away how do. Either you attack the teacher or do something and then police come shoot you or you do something. You understand? You said something right? Eh? The man attack.
But you see, he talked about infrastructure and compensation, so they'll be able to be compensated.
So them not get compensated and then take it out to them not get nothing. You see it? All right, look what I want to know.
Moral is low.
Moral low, okay, very low. But you all them get compensated. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. You know, explain.
An arithmetic necessity, so that when the pay slip is received, the amount of the statutory reflect the actual amount of statutory that need to be paid in the context of the new compensation system. The instructions that would have gone out were algorithmic instructions about how to construct a payment. And I do understand that that algorithm, complex structural problems, and through application of analysis. Now, just to get a little more granular, and I hope I can retain your attention even at a level of additional granularity. The algorithm that went out would have specified, add this, add that, add this, and then minus this, minus this, minus this. And again, in an algorithmic way for a computer to understand, or for somebody computing to understand. So that algorithm, which is an algorithm that we use on a monthly basis, would contain add this, and then would have minus it.
No, when say now 50 years and when I get to independence, what kind of independence do I get to, ma'am? When them can do this, and just come and just say one bag of donkey poop. This is a Ligel Clark, by the way, people. Ligel Clark. Ligel Kanjo, Kanjo too, in other name of Kanjo. Lincoln Clark. Ligel Kanjo Lincoln Clark. Ligel. So you not expect better than that. See? And when them don't do these things, this is what them do. Just listen what them do now. When them tell you them lack, them bag of foolishness, this is what them do, people. Yeah. So them things that the lie did it. And you see the two of them, you say, I'll get my play it again because hear. Listen good. Let me try it up. You hear this and yeah. Them a laugh. Look at this speech. I think I did it. And I hope so. That me stress the people of them lie and wicked. Because them think it did it. I hope so. Them think you can just come talk your way out of this. And I like when you opposition, you talk foolishness. The Prime Minister for 7 years, sir. Yeah? And we are tell you, say, remember, the water down there, so. When you see the good dirty stinking water. Them say it collapse. They are building and all kind of things uptown. And I said the sewage system collapse. Them think it did it. We just come and tell lie. That no work. And when say what we do now and we hope. Think positive. Yeah, hope thing that and I think we're not hope, you know. And I hope everybody hope so or nothing. We know that with no guy,
He's encouraging you. Yes. Encouraging Jamaicans to be hopeful and think positively. Hopeful. And he was certain that Jamaica would achieve its potential.
I'm certain. So you sit on 7 years and then you say, for hopeful. We hear that enough time, man. The hope thing now. And yes, still you have no people go to church, And words without work, they don't it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
It don't make no sense.
I mean.
Yeah, because people don't care. Anybody can't say anything, We can't come and say, Jamaican Janko, Chris, just hopeful because by tomorrow you get a plane. That's no, no,
But
you
you know,
by an year end. You get you have a jet. Concord too. Remember them stop with the Concord, you know. But me can't tell you anything now. So if you follow me and just hopeful, you will never see the Concord. And you can fly in a Concord by December. Just hopeful, man. Hopeful. Just keep your hopes up and you can fly in a Concord. Concord stop flying.
I mean, he can't show what he has achieved or what he has done for the country as a whole.
Nothing at
in the
all.
last 7 years.
Oh, Zozo
I
and
mean,
state of emergency, ma'am. And then try the needs.
But that's
I fool them, I lock them up. No, nothing like that. And then we have the coke port. Remember, we have the coke port and then we have the big coke bus. And we have SSL. And him draw out him money, 2021. No got think of some things where, oh, the housing trust place where him bill and it flood. And them have a pay out 50 million.
Yeah.
But we take our money so we have build dear place. Maria, we want to play dear place. And that alone, no madness. Eh? That total madness. Right now, Zozo and state of emergency, them have to pay. State of emergency, people have to get money now. One win 4.8, one win 17 and million. Other people line up now to come out.
And it is still, and it's an illegal practice. I mean, it's not even legal in a sense, and just wasting money on something that, I mean, you have Zozo and state of emergency, yet still you have people being murdered right outside of the perimeter of
right
Zozo.
there, same place.
So that doesn't make any sense.
No, because let me tell you something. And you see,
that's a big failure. That's
you see, him trick people again. Because we tell the Google Gaga have no sense, you know. And Lampile them have no sense. Because if you put some man static and them now move and block up the road, where it do, it cause more chaos and mayhem. Because gunman knows say you there, so even if them not move with them gun, them know where you there. So them now come there. You did it for the whole 3 months. Same place, the toilet, and them colleagues own the toilet and the bar rail and things. So millions and billions of spin again. And you just dead and them and say, oh, it's useful because it's not going to be murder. Then you have some people that get to say, well, we can't see because Zozo the name I want to oot not the near. And then people start getting murder right side as Zozo. Oh, it go. Them start getting murder right side as Zozo. Eh?
Exactly. Right there.
Right there. Right? And then the Google Gaga come and tell about, you know, them have line, it's invisible line and gunman have to go through and flow and you don't know, say, the line they static and police static and, you know, gunman, them are pass through, you know, and them go country, go commit a crime, but them never reach back far. Then go St. Elizabeth, and when them come, them get old. Them commit the murder already, you know, but them get old. That, what y'all tell me say? So you know what for being the person where them kill shoes.
Exactly, you need to put the whole idea is to prevent persons from
Yo, if we got trying at the ear, you know. No man, if we get trying to act pen, man. In backhanded, you know. So if you each time you go and then the people them go through, that mean them carry out the it. Remember, you know, when them go for it, that means it's a mastermind. Him no mind if the man them even dead with from long as him reach him target, that mean you know do him nothing. Eat that Google. Nothing. You know do the man nothing. The mastermind good. Him can hire some more people and carry out other hits. You're so big fool and dumb. A dumb Google for go in, man. Him disturb my man. Him big and fool in a man.
And they don't do intelligence. I mean,
no.
I mean, they think.
If him out of mouth, remember, I not tell a lie on him. Him say it, you know. I played more than one time, you hear him. He then they make it back to Kingston and then with him tongue ever like a blue whale tongue to backside. Blue whale tongue in a film, it like it a twist up like they must have some hydraulic jack. They must have the crane, them lift him tongue and move it all about. You know the crane them will build like the skyscraper. When Google attack, you know, I told them put something, but you know, see like it invisible, you know. A crane I lift up him tongue for move it, you know. When the man make the speech, you know. The way him tongue, yeah man. Yeah, man, it's not different from the police every tongue. Eh? Who go a puppet? Because you go there, you go kill the people them. And if the police hold you, they don't reach for and the police apprehend them. So if you apprehend them, the mastermind, no mind, him not even mind if them dead. Because him reach him target already. And if he can sit down and him send and him reach enough more target, that mean him good. When you hold them, the mastermind still out there for him on. So if he was a business partner, we don't know. So him take over the whole business. If he was somebody who just want to reach somebody, let me get big. Him at the mastermind, him all right. The mastermind. When you have the mastermind, all right, crime will never stop
the job
then.
has already been done.
That is it.
I mean, accomplished. Job accomplished.
I say you know, because even them do them take out 1, 2, but say him that go past some killing, right? And them take him out. And them about, him depend several killing and several murder. Look how them fool now. You kill him. No one know the mastermind. If he's a hitman, that mean hitman get paid. When him to pay himself.
Exactly.
Oh, then so big and fool. And then a parade with that. Me don't want to hear that. You don't want to take him out. We want to take out the mastermind for done the stupidness we are going. You forget him and threaten him with where you are threatening him with that. You can't get everything if I'm a hitman, you know, you get all some other things. What you want to get? And you know what about him up now, they not get nothing. You give him a cup of coffee, you give him food, make him eat and all right, and tell him you can help him. Yes. Cut deal with him if possible. Number thing, chew and pull the trigger. You want the mastermind. Maybe the mastermind will lead back in a Google circle, so you know, so them get rid of him too, you know. That's some politician. Yeah. So the politician them tell you get rid of him. You think I joke? Or some big boys?
Yeah, they know. And sometimes they know who the mastermind is.
Yeah.
And you know, they know who the mastermind is, and that's why probably they sometimes kill these guys.
Yes.
Because you know.
Yes.
Get rid of them. So evidence, all information gone with that person.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, Jamaica is not a real place. It's really, it is just so disappointing to see the beauty of Jamaica and what is happening to Jamaica. I mean, there are people out there, there are young boys and girls out there. All they need is teach them how to fish. Don't give them a fish. But we have this mentality of just giving people a fish. But we have to get out of that stage and start teaching people how to fish. And when you start teach people how to fish, the pond, you know, when they go, it will fill up, and then they can pass it on to the next generation. But with just a little handout, it goes nowhere.
Nowhere at all. And this is where, you know, Andrew failed to realize that the people, you have people like us in the diaspora, I hold them accountable because the local media house is not doing it. So we take up them job and we fact check and we hold them accountable. And, you know, I just start with there for, you know, we are the watch lion. You know, you and, you know, and man, and there man, and up. And Maria up, man. Herb, you know, and Rattiga. We're up. It's a team, you know. We're up. Yeah, we're up. Yeah? And we're not the foolishness. We are not. Yeah? So we are hold them accountable. You know, when them come and tell lie like this, we just fact checking. Because they must say independence, when you check up the two things, and yes, still are going to borrow money. Because the other day, they want 1.8 billion for a borrow from IMF. They have 700 million plus an X billion. And so 1.8 billion, they have borrow it and they will pay it over 30 years. Why you borrow it and put it down? Why you put in a debt? Because if you now use it right now, what them borrow it to keep it, by the way, you know. Because of that, them good for, you know. Yeah? They want to borrow that money for teeth it. You see me I say?
There's no accountability. I mean,
yes.
You know, look at the Colombian president. His son just got arrested for money laundering. And we don't see any of that happening in Jamaica. People just getting away with stealing, murder, drugs coming into the airport.
Yes.
And ports. You know, guns coming in. I mean, and there's no one. Whenever there are those, you hear about those big fines. You don't hear a peep from the commissioner. You don't hear a peep from Bailey. You don't hear a peep from the Minister of Security talking about those things. It's just ridiculous. Something has to give. And I'm saying, folks, well, you know how I feel about that. People need to get up and start protesting. Because if it's not for you, it's for the generation to come. Because if we don't, we're going to watch Jamaica turn into little China.
Yeah, China and Haiti, you know what?
Chinese.
Yes.
I mean, and then you sitting on the roadside, wondering what happened to my country, what happened to my beach, what happened to my river. Please, I'm imploring. We know, you know, I'm sort of behind the scenes type of person, but I'm imploring our folks to get up and start strategizing and go out there and protest. Look in Poland, look in Israel, look all around the world. Look what's happening right now in certain parts of Africa. People are standing up for their rights and their democracy. We don't have to kill. We don't have to kill each other. We don't have to shoot each other. Take the guns and you know, let me not say what I was about to say. But put your guns down and go out and protest and make a change. Like Michael Jackson said, look in the mirror. Go, because we can make a change, we can make a change if we come together, put aside party, but think about Jamaica. Think about your fellow, your neighbor. And that's what we need to start doing. And because if we don't, because see, we are not doing anything out there, the Prime Minister and his minions, they get away with these things. We need to start holding people accountable. We need to, you know what, teachers, I'm not going to school today. I'm sorry, stick out. For police officers, go slow, something. But we have to start doing something in order to see results. And stop listening to the crap that some of these politicians, and I wouldn't say all, some of these politicians are telling you. It's not true. They're only telling you things so they can line their pocket. And you stay poor. And you stay begging, looking for food to eat. You know, we
Sorry. But you know what hurt me though? The Prime Minister just tell you, you know, when he said we're hopeful, right? He said the people them hopeful and think positive. So if it hopeful and think positively, me buy them wife of $800 million house. You know, I'm not, you know, you just think positive, say, boy, me have $800 million house. The last time him tell us, say, poor people for a big castle, what him do, him broke down the place. And tell me, him have the proof. Say a gang, I sell land and live over there. When we look on the people that live over there, it's unbelievable. He break all rules because no Prime Minister have them power that for us come do this. Uncle, you remember tell Uncle time you see them do this? And in Israel, believe me or not, when the Prime Minister is sent go block down the settlement because of two different nations. The man do the same thing to our own people, them are Jamaica, like a poor class of people. Him do the exact thing where the Israeli Prime Minister it do to Palestinian. Him send and broke down settlement. Him send him himself the same exact thing. Him send and broke it down, and then him come and say, no, I repeat, they are not squatters. Him do the same exact. No Prime Minister not have the power to do that, you know, because of the court for do it, and them should have drive up feet. You understand? And when you look at the woman named Brown Ward, we not hear nothing about her case. So you must have some judge in her corner. I say, yo, that's what the case, because me never even know, say, you know, she collect some money, but me no know. We don't know the money go, because none man say never go over that side there. So them never know. You understand?
But how did she get to sell those?
She the near him. She had the principal for down there. She had him cut ribbon. Me have she had him a cut ribbon. I seen a film thing, I doing thing. Yes, man. Care if him did know that the money run go do it. You see me I say?
It just doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
And here the other thing, what bothers me is somebody come and break down my house, and you're gonna come and put your hand around me and then tell me you're gonna no, I'm sorry, you couldn't touch me.
You could not.
One lady couldn't. And that other young miss, the young miss who was crying, she let the Prime Minister use her as a little puppet, as a little prop.
And this is what him do. Him play on people's conscience. He's a dangerous guy, you know. And if he stop it, can you sense here, you know? He's not. But the man do line in pocket and him wife can have $800 million house and the land where she want. And that's just one project. Remember, you know, them declare 100 and odd million. And that too much to for declare because you can't write them money there. Right? And you can't tell me say you sell house because let me tell you something. People, long time people in a real estate, you see? And if you check them don't have that money. Them don't.
You don't.
Them spin and you have enough people do business much time and right now them not reach 100 million yet. Them don't. By the time, you know, those build a house and itself. So and by the way, the house, it out of touch, it out of reach of your pocket and the poor people them pocket. The normal Jamaica, you cannot buy one of them apartments there. You can't.
No.
Some more foreigner when I just come down and just buy it. So who are when them want hide money, in the future them turn it in a black sun and steal. And steal. Yeah. That is the best way to hide money. That
sounds like washing. That sounds like washing.
Them wash money that way. You understand? Your property there, so that's why them not going to politics. In Jamaica, when you're in politics, you get away with a lot of things. You call it washing.
Yeah.
You understand? Cover up some things.
Yeah.
And then who are the minister, who are this, who are that. So when you are doing, nobody not touch it. Yeah, when you touch now, after them come out, and that's why it's nice when you can flip them up, you know. For all government account to be you flip them up all the time. And you keep and check on them. You understand? You have to. You say you have to. The money can't do these things the way you look. The amount of thing with them own. No bank now lend them money so easy neither, you know. Where they put, you couldn't have, all right, you couldn't have the 100 and then make you 800 million, but I don't know if you make it back. Impossible. Yeah. You understand? Especially Jamaican bank, if I can lend some money towards that, I can seize back something to where you value. So if you have more than 50 million, I can lend 500 million people. 500 million, yeah. If you value 100 million, why you think that, let me tell you this, why you think that I lend you $1 billion when you value 100 million? If something go wrong, especially you put it in a building, earthquake can come and the building drop down, anything can happen. So it's a risk. How am I get back my money? The land itself never value that. So you must turn it and sell them neither. How am I get back my money? These are the things I'm like ask question. I hit a band, I mash them up, you know. See? So you couldn't have certain amount of money and me, you know, the bank will lend you money, but 10 times the amount of your value. So if anything happen, the bank itself lose people money when them lend you. That make any sense, ma'am?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Who are they building those apartments?
Must have built it for yourself.
Teachers can't
buy them.
Can't afford it.
Okay, if you spend so much money, that means they're expensive, maybe 100 million for one, 80 million for one. So who are buy it? Who are buy them there? You understand? You think about what me I tell you say. And you can't value this money and a bank will lend you $1 billion. You're still bright now in Jamaica. Petrojam them thief $5 billion in a hand. And Petrojam, the government want lend back Petrojam. Members thief $5 billion. No, the government want lend Petrojam $5 billion because the bank no want lend Petrojam $5 billion. Why you think them that lend nearly $1 billion for build one apartment? If them that want lend Petrojam, remember the island coming in the country for the country, you know. And them that want lend Petrojam that the government that take up the status say we have to balance the book. We want lend Petrojam $5 billion because them remember them thief out $5 billion out of it, you know. The book need for balance. Remember cake buy for how much money, you know. People when you look no money I send out for hour and it same over SMU. You understand? So kick buy for much money, them do all kind of little things. Them a Petro Jam bank now lend them nothing. Eh?
Why should you why would you then want to
I one person what million, 100 million, but you know value. It make any sense? Remember it never declare, you know. So you have to what because me I declare something, I have to declare everything. Me have my wife, me have to declare them. Yeah? We have to declare them. Okay? So me can't say me I did this, I'm married and them thing the government want to know what's your asset, the vehicle, that's all this, house, this, that, liabilities, everything. They want to know. Okay? So when you don't declare, you declare, you know, say, oh, my value 195 million. By next year, I think me I put up something for nearly $1 billion. Who lend me that money or me reach to this?
Corruption is rife in Jamaica.
Eh? It's the right front of your face. You don't ask a question. And right now, me not verify my money with my own. Because I can't move from that and go on $1 billion, you know. You make it worse. I can't tell me say you sell house. Number one, conflict interest because you're prime minister and them thing there. Even your wife or your family close member to you. Conflict interest are there and that a prison thing and then you can't do that. Yeah, some of that and bank can just come here and lend it because that means you do back favor for them. So you can't go tell me say a bank do it because a bigger conflict interest. You and bank manager and the one I want to have a friend when they go to prison for these things. And it have a lot of things. That's why it have you're putting some people with just safeguard. When you go to them place, there is some money. Serve. Not for lying in your pocket. Yes.
They are the gatekeepers. They're the gatekeepers to their corruption. You know, corruption is rife in Jamaica.
I just hear Clark does say something correct. The other Clark say, being a politician in Jamaica means you're an instant millionaire. Me a laugh, but that's true, you know. When you tell politician in Jamaica, it's like, you know, the thing is a service. It's a service to your country. So you have your family and them thing there, you know. Joe Biden have 400,000, you might get here a year. You have the nukes them.
Yeah.
For him make money, and remember when you get him can just take gift from nobody around the world. Like so that. And when the government get gift, it's the government give enough for him. When him leave that stuff, leave at the office. You never know.
Yeah. You have to go to the archive.
That is it. So we have to know these things. We have to come and in Jamaica, them like compare everything, you know, to America, to this, to that. But the good practices, they not compare it, you know. You know, some criminal, them, you know. So we have to hold them to good practices. And we have to tell them, say, hey, and everybody's stupid like on the think, you know. No more round here, we now go around and just put anything in a paper. We're going to fact check, you know, and we're going to show the people them reality. In a hospital, we have to run up in a hospital. People are dead. My brethren Danny Marina, big up yourself. My brethren Danny in Antigua Hospital. And them they have no scan. And the man attack foolishness about what him say, you know, the paper. People, we must say, make no sense, you know.
600 children miss the PEP. I mean,
600.
And there's no one to. Why?
And them can't place them in no high school neither because they miss it. And the government don't want to know why. The parents have the money to send them at 600 enough. That you know what that means to you? All right. That simply means that sufferation it turn up in a Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like who don't want to send them child go to school. The big man up at top him send them go to school them that gladly. Because now why you understand when you say 600, it's not 5 in our 10, you know. And 100 enough, you know. Can you imagine 600 of them?
That's a lot
miss
of
it.
children. So what's going to happen to them now? I mean, we hear nothing from the Minister of Education.
All right.
As to
and the man that's okay.
600 children miss the PEP. Because then there are no programs in place. Because if they had programs in place, probably wouldn't have that many children missing the PEP.
Okay.
Because you would know what the needs are. And then cauterize it and mitigate and then work it out so that these children could go and take their exam.
That's it.
It just doesn't make any sense.
You see that? 600 people. 600. You know, miss them exam, you know. 600. Maybe just break it down because when we say the PEP, we are telling them to the exam. You have some people, they name it, right? So them exam to go high school. to get a place in high school. And them tell us that them cannot place them. Because they, they miss. And then the country don't know, hear nothing about it. So that for sure, so the government, the education ministry then, and the government don't cares. Because you'd have find out, because it's a 600, you'd have reached one of them yard, you'd have some people that reach them yard, and you'd have do something. Number one, you must know, so them missing. That means them not check up on nobody. Them play safe in the send your children them to school for one day. Your phone and ring it to ask, why? And you have to tell them. So 600 and for the whole term. A matter of fact for the whole year. Because them have to prepare to do it. This is them are missed and do nothing to it. And nobody not get well accountable. Eh?
No. And the thing is, okay, all right, so 600 children miss the PEP. What are the provisions? I mean, you couldn't say, all right, since they miss it, let us try and have some special test or something to help them. Nothing, absolutely nothing in place for these 600 children. So they end up like you did that piece, or you spoke about that piece with the 15-year-old.
Yes,
end up
do go. Them just old woman will deal with it this morning, yeah.
I mean,
and the woman that put up a station bill for 150,000. You have people picking at the go 15-year-old. Come on now.
So what's going to happen to those 600 children now?
They might do human trafficking with them. Enough of them go turn go or them turn child soldier or do something. You understand? But if you have a government recuse, when you hear that, them that move with with some urgency to correct something. But they are not. Even the rape at the hospital, but it under for them and you're nothing at all about it.
Nothing.
And you can't come talk to me, because something why do you think of it, to uplift the nation, you're not dealing with that. You just deal with lies and you want to sit down and rob more. Them rob more, them just sit down and rob more. And that them depend. So we are pointing them out. You understand? Alibabas, con people, and just play robbing and go on. And then them full of Batman around them too, so Batman and Robin. Eh? Batman Robin. Yeah, man, them full of Batman, man. Batman and Robin. Them.
Very sad.
Very sad. Yeah, man.
The children, we have failed the teachers. We have failed the police officers. We have failed the doctors, the nurses. We have failed the taxi drivers. We have failed just about everyone except themselves.
Because they're lying in their pockets.
Exactly. Enrich themselves and their family.
Yes.
And then there's no, you think about it, there's no middle class in Jamaica.
No, very poor and the rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. You understand? Middle class cut out long time. You understand them? So as some people, them look upon like them look upon them people like them are nothing, like in India, them look down upon the untouchable, And the same thing in Jamaica.
People know who the untouchables are.
Yes, they like scan them. Them know. In India, in a Palestine, you look upon in Israel and Palestine, you look down upon the Palestinians. Same thing. Andrew pull out the same stunt over there, so when them go send on the people the most. When military and other people over there, same way. Say about them settlement and tell the lie. Same thing you do,
But you notice who Andrew is comfortable around. Look at the heads of state. Look at the people who is comfortable around.
Yes.
Xi Jinping.
Yes.
Israel.
Yes.
Anything
like that.
Xi Jinping. Netanyahu. I mean, you don't see him cozy up with Prime Minister
Barbados, Sri Lanka, and nothing like that. You want to go there if
right, England, the US. When he comes, as a matter of fact, he doesn't meet with he has been to Washington many times. Have he met with Biden?
Nobody know want to meet him, but him for push up himself then because when two right now, you say them want to meet you, They must have send me the crab. Yeah, hold the crab. Send me over the crab. I have some special handcuff. you know, you have to build something for handcuff crab cry, you know. Yeah, man, you have them, man, the crab. You understand? They do the crab just itch up in the place. And the first administration, me see most of who around them can't even get up and fly in a bed. Sister,
and travel.
brothers and sisters.
And travel. Think about it. When you think about it, probably just a few in his cabinet who can travel.
Yes, when I'm the problem. Eh?
You know?
Yes.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
And it was a shame.
You have a Minister of Security.
Yes.
And he can't travel. Such an important post. I know Deputy Prime Minister, such an important post.
You don't think you see my Europe, right? UK by that come in anywhere at all because you're Deputy Prime Minister. You'd have fly out now and meet some people and you'd do some you know, you just have a post and you know, for nothing at all. For nothing, you just have a post. See? Your name come out in something you can't open your mouth because you can't run with the US. Eh?
The post to protect and to see what they're saying. So what are they talking about me? What are they saying? What are they saying about this? But just to protect each other.
Just that alone. And then you want to tell the people them say Jamaica people no wake up. The party business not work. You hold government accountable because we can't make them mash up the place, you know. When you can't go and love party, you know. Because when you love party, me feel they should have built a 50 feet, like 500 feet, no, like 5,000 feet wall. The highest wall of the world, either in the tall line of the building and park the place and put them who say we love angels, go and stay love angel. Because you don't know about destruction. You know the foolishness with them. You understand? You have to hold them accountable. When you see man come in poor and say you serve, but when you look at beer riches round them and the big boy in the prison, there is not one Chinese, not one big boys from PSOJ, not one of them member of parliament and think they are prison. But other places, you see them.
Or bankers.
Bankers are them big boy. Anyone of the big boy, you don't see them. I'm also some little foot soldier. None of the big boys, them. I'm matter of fact, them never have a ticket. Can you tell me a place is corrupted? Just look what me I say to you. A place is corrupted where I lose billions of dollars. And them people are so clean, squeaky clean. Only can't fool the world. Eh?
Yeah,
no police, just think about it. When you think about it, it gets you, it's so scary. So what them are do? Them are say, all right, to save the people, them now get up and talk, not even visa them I get neither to, you know. Because them now say nothing now, we watch them, and them are putting some puppet all the while, and I use them, we are suffer them, because say what them are going to do. Because we now let them in our country when hungriness take them and everything, for them come mash up our country. We now give them the visa and thing. That's what, you understand what I say? Eh? Every country make a lock out them Jamaican because it's a goddamn disgrace. Them now stand up for them own rights and thing allow people that teach them. Because if them want to learn them that watch how democracy running a real democracy country.
Yeah.
Democratic country. You understand? Them that say you know sit down and study these things. So you know, so when your prime minister come and chat him back a crap, you say about Andrew, a crap you chat, you know. Because you say you do this is what we live in, I know. Just you stand. You just say 10 billion overrun, it overrun and we never put on the Baba Green pan the go. We now do nothing. Fit too much ears up and down, we are driving to mash up a vehicle. So how you reach your overrun, sir? Hey, that we investigate, you know. But you can't investigate when you have the beast that are Strike 5. When a chef here Santa from like 63 years. So you know that go already. You understand? You know that go already, you know. That tie up, not up and do all kind of thing, can I swing pan with like Tarzan and do all kind of things, you know. Eh? I track a lot of reindeer if she fly overseas, you know. In a woodland. Eh? You understand what I say? It's bad, man.
But you also have journalists who don't ask the right questions.
That's true. Because they're part of the millions. And a part of the thing, yes.
The problem.
Yes.
They're part of the problem because they don't do investigative journalism anymore.
They're not
going to
do it.
They don't, no.
Yeah, because them pocket are lying too, you know. And them the business, and but them not understand. Okay. So you in your house and you lie in your pocket. Let me teach them something now, because them not think about this. So you can't build a nice house up on the hill. But remember, you still drive through halfway tree. Where you do lock up the house every day? You up on the hill and lock up and you look for your furniture inside. But you still have to buy food for your house. Where you drive go?
Exactly.
But yeah, if you drive a country, even if you take the highway, you dip on the highway, you still pass through some little place where anybody can lay wait. And you still have to come out for the highway to come down in a local part. Anything can happen to you. We still have the hospital them when I right. You can't just think about upper thing that alone. 28 wing. And flight, you still have to go to the airport. So you still have to touch some part where you don't want to touch. You still have to touch it. And any number can play. So how you feel alright in your house, you still have to come out of your house. So you have to feel sorry, we don't want to get up because the more what people them alright, the more it cut down crime and the more you safe. Looking at the mirror and changing the ways. Instead of now grab for some paper or print and then stepping at other people neck and make them hungry and follow some criminal government. Yeah? And you people don't know yourself, stop taking money for vote. Stop it. And not take no more can and trick from the politician. It will stop.
Yeah.
You understand? And that's the truth. That's the truth.
But you see, they got rid of programs that a man they brought in, Jamal, to help educate, because that's what he's saying. You don't have to give your letter to somebody to read because they can rob you.
Yes.
If somebody said you $20, they can say it's only $10. They said and rob you.
Yes.
Get up and educate yourself. Get a skill. Learn the basic. And when you learn the basic, it's hard for people like Andrew Holness to come and con you and tell you all sorts of crap. So we need to get back. And I'm hoping that Mark, if he gets in, or when he gets in, that he will turn back, go back to some of the things that were in place, that Manley put in place, that we saw where people benefited from it.
True.
We need to make education a priority. Because when we can read and write and think for ourselves, it's hard for somebody to corner.
But that them not want to know. They want to see the woman know why she said, hey, I couldn't read, because Dick, you understand how Dick take her from school. She said, Dick, so she have her kids them now, so she try to do something for them. Because Dick get to her head and Dick take her, so she never get her proper schooling. So Dick, our good friend Dick, like Dick Van Dyke. So, and she said it, she said. So, when Andrew hear them thing, they might say, yeah, a lot of them people, that's why you come in 2023 and give people donkey. Yeah? Can you imagine? For 7 years, never play this before me even run, because sometime I run down here. But never play this. Hear this now, and hear this.
Donkey of the day today.
Hello, who's this?
Trevor Brown from St. Elizabeth.
Who you want to give donkey today to?
Andrew Holness.
Wow.
The road is so bad in St. Elizabeth. Dion Blake can't transport her chicken feed, and instead of fixing the road, Andrew buy her one donkey. Andrew is the donkey of the day.
and the PR upon it, Him just stupid that him the PR upon this. That for sure, this I'm going to show you the state of the road and the state of Jamaica. She asks the donkey, and you give her the donkey, it will show you the state of the road. And what him say, it will show you the reality. And that him not understanding of these thing talks, video talks,
and
audio talks, it tell a story. Yes.
Yeah, plus on top of it, she has a child who has, is it multiple sclerosis?
Yeah, something, yes, something.
I mean, that donkey,
You see
so
what
how
I'm
is she
saying?
going to use that? So she has to use the donkey now to transport the child to the doctor as well? Not only
Maybe she'll do that too. And the next thing I want to show you, look on that thing again. Look on this now.
Are among the factors being considered for the bacteria that killed 12 babies at the Victoria Jubilee Hospital. The outbreak was discovered in July, when 7 babies died there. Since then, another 5 neonates have also perished. Nasika Alaman has the details.
Since the death of 12 babies at the Victoria Jubilee Hospital in Kingston, there have been mounting concerns regarding the bacteria that caused their demise. While several factors to include climate change and proper sanitation have been considered, Second Vice President of the Nurses Association of Jamaica, Karen Wright Foster, says there is a lack of resources plaguing the nation's public health sector. She
lack of resources. So all the Prime Minister, you hear this?
laments that at times resources such as medication are limited.
People, look on this. Hold on. Medication are limited, people. You hear? Look on a little fence. When you go back Victoria Jubilee, you're in the place, but them put a fence. Look on the security. I tell you, these things stark, you know. Just look on a security, man, they check a car. Look
sector.
there.
She laments.
See there? Them put a wire fence right there, and like you're in the hospital with the compound, and them still have to lock it off. Yeah? Okay.
That at times, resources such as medication are limited.
Simple things as soap. Sometimes there's water challenges within our institutions.
These sentiments were mirrored by the president of the Nurses Association of Jamaica, Patsy Edwards Henry. She notes over the 30 years she has been at the Jubilee Hospital, the institution has always had challenges.
While we have the challenges, we don't always have outbreaks. And we don't always have the additional deaths relating to the outbreaks. But one thing we need to understand is that an outbreak in a hospital is not extraordinary. While it is not the norm.
I thought she said she want to come talk, you know, because tough time them not take thing the for this, you know.
It happens globally.
She said,
you know why you about no grow? You hear her? This is a problem we have. You see it?
Says this is because bacteria can be found in every hospital. The NAJ president accepts efforts to mitigate this, such as sanitation, requires patients and staff alike practicing proper hygiene.
That means them not proper hygiene. No, but other things up there. But if them say them not have no soap, them not have no sanitary, nothing at all, or them not practice it. But them say the hospital do have it. So she said, well, it practice this and that, but the hospital not have it.
She says, despite the unfortunate situation, the hospital does not have an excessive, uncontrolled death rate.
Maternal mortality and neonatal mortality rate is not.
You don't ever say it's not at all. But these are the things where the man they not own none at all. Because I'm come on the program, I'm saying no, he not own it. Not even the brought down bathroom.
Yeah.
But when them in the opposition see it, you know, you blame Ferguson and them have to resign.
Yeah.
You see, them can't have it two way. You know, so anything where you send me, I would by account because we see it. Eh?
They are hypocrites. And plus they'll say anything just to win, an election. So everything that comes out of Andrew Holness' mouth, you cannot believe him. They just say things to get people to.
And Andrew Holness, I'm going to ask, I know you're supposed to know, I'm going to ask Maria, can I put it up? Andrew, you know, so Andrew Holness is the liarest man who ever walked the face of the earth. And the joke me I'm making you. You hear about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Let me tell you this. You not because of election or anything, you don't get up and you don't tell like your great grandmother say you grew up with her in a one room, you chimney and all kind of thing. And then you say in a one room, one parent, single parent. And then in the same year they change, say no, your mother, your father, and your sister grew up and your mother was a civil servant worker. You know, him no must tell like this up. 2 room this time.
Yeah.
When they come with this, pan political pulpit, I call it. And I pour them, I call it pulpit, can preach to the people, them, you know, falsehood and lies. The lies, the unforgivably, abominable lie that, you know, you must not tell lie by your mama, you must even tell lie. But, you know, some people might have said like a white lie, sometimes you misspoke where them say, okay, you say something, and you say, but it have the same meaning, the man definitely know where I do because him come tell lie, and them great granny, he couldn't even remember him great granny name. If you tell like by your great granny that you know, we have either your grandmother or your grandfather, who have your mother or your father. You saw for him got great granny. And if you ever say at school and in a Monday time with 60 people in a one class, When man they have 2 shifts. Before him go school, man, they put it in a 2 shift. So this is how him lie, him dangerous. See? And just sit down and win, and then Boy Clark, strictly youth, them and start call himself Bro Devil, I call him, because if you call yourself a mythical creature, you know, me not think if you know God, you know, that means you're a devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, what them call it, what kind of Bob? There's a Baba or something. Him a devil. Because you call yourself anything about this God thing and them thing there. When me I look, no, you're a devil. So me call him, you know, it's a bro devil that. See? You don't want to do that. You know, play upon people conscience and trick them.
Emotions, yeah.
Yeah, you do not do that. It's wrong. You understand? And you must tell a lie. You know, him not truthful. Take off shoes, walk through water. Yeah? When I do it, you know, I do it like them, you might say, yeah, and them start calling this God thing for say yes and say, oh, I'm gonna build a bridge job. Yeah. Then him come now with Queen E now with this everybody. And they give him a job. Queen E. Remember we have King Ever, you know, someone that say Queen K could never. You understand? You have King Ever already. So you have Queen E. You understand?
But
King Ever, I'm singing bedroom. Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
But I mean, where's the job letter? And performance evaluation. I mean, those things don't make any sense.
It don't make no sense. And I'm shouldn't tell people that when you put up the money. One more say a job letter and performance evaluation. Number one, if you in a job, you know why you come and say, oh, him a perform. Me I see it in my eye, me I see rat in the hospital. Me I see the place stink. Me I see the biggest hospital where them say are the best hospital in Jamaica. At one of the sleeves, yes. One off. That a Kingston public. They said me couldn't park me chuck in it. I would not do that. But no, you want to give me chuck with germs, man? The people them shouldn't know that. Number one, me not throw no rubbish in there. Because my rubbish bin cleaner than that. Me can't show it, you know. My rubbish bin, you pick it out, cleaner than in the hospital.
Right,
any part in there. It's bad.
Yeah, because if you have a performance, if you have a letter, a job for job description, which minister and a performance evaluation, I mean, most of those people should be fired if he had one, and you know what he says.
Let me ask you
most
something.
Of those people would be fired. The behavior, the decorum, it's just amazing.
Boy, and me know you're a decent human being and a very decent human being and work with me and all kind of things, but you know, me don't want to give them that neither, you know, because me not identify you. But me not identify you. Me not talk about Jamaica like a criminal dirty thinking thief in me and them, you know. Me not talk them when I look two apartments for this and that. Me not talk real me as. Me not talk them because criminal me are there. Yeah? So me just tell them and clear with Ann. Me talk real me and no. Me not talk them Jamaica criminal me. I say two more and two apartment. If you can do this and you can get paper, 2 of your apartment. Don't look at Jamaican criminal thief in me. No them me attack. Me attack real me. Me not attack no junkin smarty like the one who live in a New York. Jimmy. Me not attack them kind of junkins sitting there neither. You understand? And them boy run down some little things and I mash up people. Me not attack them there. Me attack read people who find the laws and do things. And so when you see them people, you know, who perform and with a rate, Queen E, from 0 to sub-0.
-0.
Minus, okay. And with a lollipop jar.
All of them, I'm being honest, everybody in Andrew Holness administration is 0. They flunk.
The 0 or minus? Which one? We don't know because...
Minus.
Oh, okay, thank you, ma'am. So I never asked about no Agintai, film work or nothing. And Bug Life. That are just stinker.
All of them. I mean...
And Ligel, what happened to Ligel? Ligel don't look a bit hour. I want to... In Ligel side of Andrew, you know. -0. So we're not sub-zeros. Not set up sub-zeros. See there? See there? See, Maria going to 0, they won't say, you know. And them are watching on a sub-zeros. Ligel, sorry, you're sub-zero. So what happened to the health minister?
No, worse.
Worse.
0, 0, minus, 0, minus, minus, minus.
Yeah. When you say, remember I know we need that for different, you know. So when you hear great minds now. And great minds think alike. Because we are no stupid out here. We are not. So we are telling them what to do.
It's a shame. This is the person who spent how much $1 million for healthy lifestyle, right?
Market me.
And market me. And then you have your son. You have your son importing bad rice. I mean, come on. Come on.
Can you imagine?
I can't believe you.
A film company doing about him son run it, yes.
Are you talking about people should choose healthy lifestyle and
your inputs, tons of starch.
Healthier. and yet still you have your son importing rice. That's bad. I mean, it contradicts.
Okay.
Contradicts. And I mean, again, market needs. Nothing came out of that.
Just 85 million gone and nobody investigated. Strike 5 no investigated neither.
Nothing came out of that. It's just a shame. They're just lying in their pocket and just waiting to demit the office and just look at you and just enjoying the good life. On the yacht here.
Okay, but Anne, so Anne, you agree with me then when me say when Marky G, you know, take over office, him to make sure audit every single one of them. Google Gaga in all. And anything where you find discrepancy, they must get charged and everything must seize back. The government asset must seize back from these people. Everything, and we have to see all them get the overrun and everything, and people who go to prison. Not just to seize, but them forensic
they might try to scrub. They might try to scrub certain.
Them go to prison. Anybody scrub it, that means all right. So you see 49. If them scrub it, the one of them guilty right away because the money gone. So anything scrub up, them forget charge feet. Our market G stop it up. Make sure all them rush. That Carpal Ron James, make sure you see that one can take in a Google Gaga and turn an advisor when not supposed to be in a commission. He's not a commissioner in a midside. Yeah man, you rise.
He's just a gatekeeper.
Rise James and make sure put him back in the seat. That him can investigate that same guy when him go on retirement. That same guy, he must see every papers. Rise James. That James can deal with them. The best way that you know, because it's true, them say them are doing bad now, crush, and we know so by a couple months, them gone. So you know where you don't know, you rise James and put him there, and you say, sick them. Yeah? But deal with justice now. And you see everything wrong, come well want to them put Google. Can you imagine him name making shade on a GP, man? Name look a crib or something. In a boy's stone, and them a push him round. With a look a soda. You know, I'm nappy. Yeah, man, you want to see me night, man. You know, I'm putting, man. Yeah, man, you're pushing me on, you know. Come in and give them a tricycle, you know. Put him in the soda and I'm nappy, because so the heart, you know, I want to put him over boy's store.
You can't give him the tricycle, and all right.
You mean I give Google where Google go with? When I see him go with, I'm not get the tricycle, man. I'm so, no. Go in and argument, man. Now my grandson forgot. I better make it stay there for my grandson. Yeah, man. It's a Zaire rabbit, man. No, sir. They're good, man. I'm not give him. Google for go, man.
It's a shame.
Goddamn
it's
really
shame.
Anyway,
you have a police officer who is looking out for his colleagues, and yet still you're gonna try and muzzle him. Why?
I remember, you know,
what is it you're afraid of?
Remember, it's a union, and him is the chairman of the union. With over around 11,000, 10,000 and 11,000 member rank and file. And you know, because remember we have union, otherwise we have other delegate union and delegate, and you know run out. him talk to government, and you talk for government for him. And you feel say, oh, me over him. So him to turn the commissioner, you know, and you say no, the whole of them, you know. And then him to investigate all of them because me know say him know where I do. All of them. So we are a bat. We know diaspora a bat for this man, okay, what them do. Government change so this man fit them elevate him and put him in the commissioner seat. Him know where him know, and know who him have. And them are go home. Them are not nobody. I remember them can't run neither. So them issue a warning and them can't run. And you want a good DP. But forget rid of the beast too. Because the beast will go home long time. That's why them don't want beauty there, you know, because beauty look like beauty in a ramp. So them need the beast. You understand?
They don't want people who can do their work.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they don't want it's just like the DPP and the Auditor General. Why you want to keep on the DPP and the Auditor General? So they can continue to protect you and do your dirty work.
Yes.
I mean, come on, rise up Jamaicans, rise up youth.
All right.
Rise up ghetto youth. Because you're the ones they send the tentacles out for.
All right.
But not for the man above, the big boys.
The big boys, none of them. None of them.
Put down
big
your
boys.
guns.
Yes, ma'am.
Get up and start killing each other. Stop killing out your generation and start protesting against corruption in Jamaica.
That's true. United we stand, divided we fall. Finish start. Sister, later, yeah?
Yeah. All right. Good night. Thanks, Wayne. Good night, everyone.
All right. Good night. Good night. Yes, man. We have to run, you know. It's a time. Yes, man. I remember tomorrow at town hall, you know, because you see it? No, man, we have the powerful woman them, you know. That is hand. And then we have Maria around here. So, you know, we have the powerful woman them in the place. Somebody feel say, I just be as male of the, you know, rap together and herb. No, man. And the man in the wilderness, no, man, we have the powerful woman them for match, man. You never know. We there, man. We there, man. See it? All right. So, you know, it's you know, tomorrow, you know, we up here. Blessed.